and gentlemen, once again, as always, it's the one, it's the only, it's the motherfucking General Miguel Magayon! And as always, the president, the founder, the CEO of Magayon Entertainment! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Sports Betting Podcast with the Sports Betting Mexican. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, these are all of my predictions for Week 6. I say it again, I repeat, Week 6 of the NFL motherfucking season, man. What do we always say every single year? This season fucking flies. It feels like you're entering the preseason. Everyone's bored. Everyone's ready for the regular season. And then next thing you know, you're in week 1, you're in week 2, you're in week 3. Now all of a sudden week 4, week 5, week 6. Next week is week 7. Next thing you know, we're going into fucking Halloween. Then we got the Christmas games. Then we got the Thanksgiving games. Next thing you know, it's the fucking playoffs right around the corner. So, ladies and gentlemen, this season is flying. This season is fucking, just blowing through, and this season is going by quickly. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, this podcast, our mission, our focus, our mentality, our philosophy, our energy on this fucking podcast has always been the same since day one. Start the NFL season with $2,500 and finish the NFL season with $100,000 by fucking Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our goal, that is our focus, that is our mission, that is our mantra, and that is the energy that we carry on this podcast. $2,500 to start the season, $100,000 to finish it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, right now the bankroll is sitting at around 4,000. That's 4 G's right now. I put half of my money into the online sports book out here at the Westgate Superbook in Las Vegas. If you guys want to know more about that, go ahead and look over at my YouTube channel and go look at the live streams that I posted. I've only done one live stream this season, and that live stream was just to show everyone that I have officially converted half of my bankroll into the online sports mobile app for the Westgate Superbook out here in Las Vegas. I put $2,000 into it. Again, that is half the bankroll, and I will be posting all of my online plays on that bankroll. And I'm going to be using the other $2,000 that I still have in cash. I'm going to be using that $2,000 for all of my max bets, for all of my all-in bets, for all of my bet your whole bankroll bets. And that's what I'm going to be using that $2,000 for. So again, half my money is now on the online mobile sports book out here at the Westgate Superbook in Las Vegas. Go ahead and check out the live stream that I posted 2 days ago so you guys can see, how I'm running it and how I'm doing it. And the other 2 G's that I have right now currently in cash, I'm using that for my max bets, my all-in bets, my guaranteed bets, my bet the house, bet the mortgage, bet everything you have in your motherfucking bankroll bets. And that's what I'm going to be using moving forward for all of my big bets. But for all of my spreads, for all of the other money lines, over-unders, the parlays, the teasers, the player props, all of that shit, I'm going to be showing you guys all of my tickets digitally when I record videos on my my sportsbook mobile app. That way you guys can see the total bankroll, how much money I have on each of my tickets, what kind of parlays I'm hitting, what kind of teasers I'm doing, all of my straight bets, all of my over-under bets, and all of my player prop bets. I'm going to be doing, live stream videos from now on, probably on Thursday or Friday night, maybe Saturday night, at some point before kickoff on Sundays. And that way you guys can see all of the bets that I have going on every single weekend. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'm going to give you a sneak peek of all of the bets that I have going on for Week 6 of the NFL season, starting with the Thursday night game. The Denver bitch-ass Broncos at the Kansas City motherfucking Chiefs. Money line on the Chiefs is minus 650. The spread is 10.5. And the over-under is who gives a fuck. Because, ladies and gentlemen, to me, once again, say it with me. We say it over and over again on this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I consider this easy, free fucking money, baby. Baby. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs on the money line, and I'm parlaying it with my biggest bet of the NFL season. This is an all-in bet to get the podcast started. This is the guaranteed bet of the fucking month, of the fucking week, of the fucking NFL season to get this motherfucker pumped. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my maxed out NFL bet of the motherfucking week, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Pay attention, because I'm only going to say this 100 times. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-in, maxed out, guaranteed, put the fucking bank on it, bankroll bet of the motherfucking week, of the month, of the NFL season, is as follows. Parlay the money line. Kansas City Chiefs, money line, minus 650, number one. Number two, give me the San Francisco motherfucking 49ers on the money line against the bitch-ass Cleveland Browns on Sunday morning. Ladies and gentlemen, America, the San Francisco 49ers are about to romp that ass. They're about to beat that ass. And they're about to motherfucking whoop that ass all up and down Cleveland. They're gonna show them bitches who they daddy is. 49ers are coming in. Brock Purdy, Debo, fucking Ajax, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Whoo! They're about to murder these bitches. They're about to kill them boys just like they did the bitch-ass Dallas Cowboys, ladies and gentlemen. San Francisco on the money line. I can't believe the spread was 4.5. I can't believe the spread was 5.5. I can't believe the spread was 6.5. Now it's all the way up to 7.5. Ladies and gentlemen, they're about to drop 30 on these bitches. They're about to drop 40 on these hoes. And they're about to give them a motherfucking ass whooping all up and down Cleveland on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. The San Francisco 49ers are about to have a blowout Sunday morning. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a massacre. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a fucking killing season. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be out there headhunting these bitches. They're going to be out here murking these bitches. And they're going to be out here sniping these hoes. Ladies and gentlemen, San Francisco 49ers on the money line. I got that shit when it was all the way down to like minus 250, minus 220. It's all the way up to like minus 350, going up to minus 400. So that's why I had to release this clip early. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to jump on it. Take the Kansas City Chiefs on the motherfucking money line. Parlay that with the San Francisco 49ers on that motherfucking money line. And then wait, there's more. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday night, college football, NCAAF. Ladies and gentlemen, for my third leg of the 4-leg massive parlay of the NFL season, maxed out, all in, guaranteed motherfucking bet of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, give me none other than Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. Ladies and gentlemen, give me Colorado on Friday night, college motherfucking football to whoop that motherfucking ass against Stanford's bitch-ass team, ladies and gentlemen. Give me Colorado. Right now, I think they're favored by 11.5, almost 12. A bigger favorite than they were last week. You want to know why? Because Stanford fucking sucks. You want to know why? Because Stanford ain't the shit. You want to know why? Because Stanford hasn't been the same since McCaffrey left that bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's motherfucking Colorado at home, at the crib, Friday night, Deion Sanders, and they're getting fucking Hunter back. Ladies and gentlemen, the best player for Colorado, Hunter, is finally coming back to action. Ladies and gentlemen, give me Deion Sanders. Give me Coach Primetime on Friday Night Lights college football, out there in Boulder, Shedeur Sanders, his favorite weapon, his favorite target, their best receiver, and their best defensive player because he plays both sides of the fucking field. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, Colorado on the motherfucking money line as my third leg on the maxed out, guaranteed, all-in parlay of the fucking week of the NFL season, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, probably the easiest money you're ever gonna fucking see. Ladies and gentlemen, it's too easy. It's too easy for the general. Ladies and gentlemen, give me the Miami fucking Dolphins. They're favored by 13.5, and guess what? I think they cover the spread. But guess what's most importantly? I think it's easy money. I think it's free money. I think it's motherfucking guaranteed money. Ladies and gentlemen, give me Miami with the bitch-ass Dolphins, with bitch-ass Tua at quarterback, who still throws way too many interceptions in my opinion, who underthrows his receivers constantly in my opinion, and who's just not the right guy for the job. He's not an elite QB. He's not the truth. He's not the realest. He's not the illest. He's not that dude. But the Carolina Panthers fucking suck. Bryce Young, all he does is get sacked. All he does is fucking flop like a midget. All his receivers do is get lost. All his defense does is give up plays and points on defense. Ladies and gentlemen, the Carolina Panthers, they're whack as fuck. The Carolina Panthers, I think they're tanking this season. I think they're going to go out there and they're going to get a high draft pick. They might get the number 1 overall pick in the draft. But you want to know what's going to happen most importantly? They're going to get the number 1 overall pick in the draft at this rate. The only winless team left in football. 0-5. You got to fucking be kidding me. Going against the fucking juggernaut in the Miami Dolphins, who just got their ass handed to them not too long ago out there in Buffalo. Came back to the crib in Miami and put the smackdown on that ass against the New York Giants and Daniel Dimes' bitch ass. Again, with still no Saquon Barkley. You got to fucking be kidding me. I told y'all that was easy money. I told y'all I took that shit on the spread. I told y'all to parlay the money line. And I told y'all to put everything on the San Francisco motherfucking Niners against the bitch ass Dallas Cowboys America. I told y'all it was easy. I told y'all it was free. And I told y'all it was guaranteed motherfucking money. Mula, dinero, plata. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all day. It's all season. We've been killing these books. We've been killing the fucking game. Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all from day one, 25 to 100,000. That's the name of the game. And I'm doing it with the maxed in, all out, guaranteed parlay of the week. Fuck it, call it the max bet of the fucking season. Number 1, Kansas City Chiefs on the money line. Number 2, that's on Thursday night. Number 2, Friday night, give me college football. Give me Coach Primetime. Give me Shedeur Sanders. Give me Hunter back on offense and defense against a bitch-ass Stanford that ain't been the same since McCaffrey was in there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's too easy to me. Give me Colorado on the money line. And then next up, Sunday morning, give me the San Francisco motherfucking 49ers. On that money line against the bitch-ass Cleveland Browns. I used to make fun of Joe Burrow all year, talking about his knee hurts, his calf hurts, his leg hurts, his body hurt, his fucking pussy hurts. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to know who acting the same right now? You want to know who acting real suspect? Bitch-ass Deshaun Watson. Bro, I had high hopes for you. I thought you was going to come back with a vengeance. I thought you was out here trying to prove to all the fucking media that you deserve the money, that you a franchise caliber player, that you're really that guy. Bro, Deshaun Watson, my boy, my guy, You looking like a bitch right now, dog. You looking like sauce as fuck right now. You looking like a straight pendeja out here right now. Talking about, my shoulder hurts, my back hurts. I said, dog, sound like yo pussy hurt. You sounding real sus right now. Talking about you a late game scratch cause your arm hurts. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Are you serious right now? Come on, dog. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious right now, Deshaun Watson? I was out here campaigning for you, my boy. I was out here fucking riding with you. I was out here trying to tell people that you really gonna be out here balling out, playing out of control, trying to look like the old Deshaun Watson back in fucking Houston days, back in your Texan days. Bro, you looking like Charlo's bitch ass when he fought Canelo Alvarez the other day. You're looking like a straight punk right now. Like you just here for a fucking payday. You're just here for a paycheck. And maybe that's all it really is. Maybe as soon as you got that max deal, I can't believe Cleveland paid your bitch ass that much. All guaranteed money. You gotta fucking be kidding me. Right? But ever since that moment, dog, I feel like Deshaun Watson just ain't been the same. I don't know if the money got to his head. Now he's fucking more hookers and escorts than ever. You know, maybe he really is a fucking all about the pussy. Maybe he's just a rapist. I don't know. But you know what I do know? This motherfucker was supposed to come out here and earn that money. This motherfucker was out here supposed to come back for fucking retaliation, for retribution, for a resurrection of his fucking career. He was supposed to be out here proving people wrong. Like he really is that dude, that he really is talented. Like he really can be, you know, that caliber player. Maybe not Patrick Mahomes, but, you know, he could compete with the Joe Burrow. He can compete with the Josh Allen. You know, right now, I take Trevor Lawrence over his bitch ass. Right now, I take Justin Herbert over his bitch ass. Fuck, at this point, I might take C.J. Stroud over you. You know, he's the new quarterback of the Texans. He looking good right now. Compared to you ass talking about, oh, my shoulder hurts. The fuck out of here, dog. Jacking off too much. Fuck off this podcast. So, nah, I'm not fucking with Deshaun no more. I'm off. Man, I feel bad because I feel like I was out here advocating for him. Feel like I was out here promoting him, talking about he really coming out here. I'm not saying he's a good dude. I'm not saying he's not a fucking rapist or any of that shit. All I'm saying is I thought the dude had talent. I thought he could be a good QB, especially with his feet, because he's a mobile QB. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not calling him the next Michael Vick, but, you know, he's more elusive than fucking, you know, Daniel Jones or fucking Mac Jones's bitch ass. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he got some speed. I feel like he got some agility. He got some evasiveness. He got some fucking work. He could put some moves on some hoes out there, especially at the linebacker position. I felt like he can rush for a first down or two. You know what I mean? I mean, damn. You know, at least give me half of what fucking Lamar Jackson is. Lamar Jackson out here running for his life these days. Fucking offensive line can't protect him for shit anymore. Apparently. Fuck, Baltimore offensive line is trash these days. So, you know, I don't know. I just feel like Deshaun Watson, man. I expected more out of you. And I get it. It's been a while. But, bro, you had all the training camp. You had the whole off season. You had a little bit of reps last season. Like, come on. You're supposed to be better than that. You looking just weak. You looking soft. Like fucking Cottonelle and shit. Like, come on, bro. Fucking tissue, toilet paper, bro. Like, straight basura. So, I'm not impressed. I'm really disappointed in Deshaun Watson. And I think the 49ers are going to go in there just like they did with the Pittsburgh Steelers week 1 of the season. And I think they're just going to murder them. I think they're just going to romp them. I think they're going to fucking destroy them. I really do think it's going to be a 20-point blowout. I have this game somewhere. Man, if they run the ball a lot just to kill time and just to get up out of there, I think the 49ers win like 28-7, 35-7, maybe 35-10, some shit like that. I don't think the Browns are going to put up more than 10 points. Maybe they put up 17 if they get like a backdoor TD. You know what I mean? Try to do what Dak Prescott couldn't do and score a late touchdown at the end of the game just to make the score look better. You know what I mean? I could see some bullshit like that. But, man, there's a reason that spread went from fucking 4.5. Now it's all the way up to 7. I think by the time we get to kickoff, it's probably going to be like 9, 10, 11, honestly. Because I think the 49ers have scored 30 points or more in like 10 straight games. And I get it. Cleveland has a good defense, but 49ers got the best defense. And I don't think that defense, I get it. They got Myles Garrett, But so what? Dallas Cowboys had Micah Parsons. That don't mean shit. You got one good player on defense and everybody else sucks. So, nah, bro. Like, just because you made Kenny Pickett look like a bitch, yo, Brock Purdy ain't him. He got weapons. He got McCaffrey. He got Debo. He got Kittle. He got AJ. Bro, he got dudes all over the place. They're going to be flying around. They're going to be running that ball deep in that ass, bro. They're going to be pounding that pussy out there in Cleveland. They're going to treat these boys like some fucking hoes, like some fucking thoughts, like some fucking NFL bitches. Straight fucking... I'm telling y'all, they coming out here to fuck these boys up, all raw, no lube, straight fucking gut check. I'm being honest. I'm just being real. I think the 49ers win this game easy, probably 30, 35 to probably like 10, maybe 17, 13. You know what I mean? They get a late score, a late TD or some shit like that. But I think the Niners are just going to run the ball, be physical. I don't think Brock Purdy's going to throw too many passes, honestly. I think it's going to be a ground and pound game because I don't think Myles Garrett, again, so what? Who else you got on that defense? Nobody. So, because that one guy, Za'Darius Smith or whatever, he's always injured these days. You know, I don't know. I feel like the Browns defense is not elite. I thought it was elite, but you know, not really. I think they just played a lot of bad teams that don't know how to move the ball on offense, and that's why I think their statistics are a little bit jaded right now. Because some of these teams have been playing a lot of good teams, and some of these teams have been playing a lot of bad teams. So you don't really know if you can really trust their, you know, current season statistics. So I don't know. I'm not really a fan of the Browns. 2-2. You got to be kidding me. Let me pop up. I know they're coming off a bye week, you know, so that should help. But the problem is Deshaun Watson hasn't been practicing for 2 weeks because his fucking pussy hurts. So, like, I get it. Oh, Cleveland, they had a bye week, so they should be more fully rested. But Deshaun Watson hasn't been doing any first-team reps. He might not even play. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And you look at the teams they beat, all right, they beat the fucking Bengals like I told you they would, because Joe Burrow dealing with that calf injury. Okay, they lose to the Steelers 26-22, lost me money like some bitches. Kenny Pickett didn't even fucking do anything that game. Deshaun Watson basically cost him the game, and Nick Chubb broke his leg that game, and the offense gave up more points than their defense did. You got to be kidding me. And then the next game they won was against the Titans. They won that shit like 27-3. But, you know, who cares? I was against Ryan Tannehill's bitch ass. I get it. They got Derrick Henry. But what have I been telling you about the Titans all year long? Every team in the NFL is doing the same thing to Derrick Henry. They're loading up the box with fucking 3-4 fucking linebackers and just fucking forcing Ryan Tannehill to throw the ball because no one in the league believes he has an arm or believes he has a cannon. I don't think he ever did. I don't think he ever will. I think he's an overrated, washed up, has been, never was, garbage ass, trash ass, bitch ass, sorry ass, suck ass, bitch ass quarterback. And I think the Tennessee Titans should look to fucking replace him immediately in the upcoming NFL draft because I believe it's probably one of the deepest drafts in NFL history. I think this draft is going to go 6-10 quarterbacks deep. I think there is a lot of upside potential with a lot of these QBs who are all going to be drafted in the first round. And you want to know what else? If I was the Tennessee Titans and I get a top 5 draft pick, I'm keeping it. I'm not going to trade it away because, again, Ryan Tannehill is not the name. He's not that dude. And he wants more money. Fuck his bitch ass. This dude's trash. Derrick Henry is wasting his prime because his quarterback is garbage as shit. So you want to know what I would do if I was the Tennessee Titans and I was the GM? I would fucking trade Ryan Tannehill, send his ass to fucking New England or some shit. I don't care. Whoever wants to pay him that money, not me, right? Or I would fucking, if I can't trade him to somewhere like the Rams or the fucking Jets or the fucking Patriots or who gives a fuck somewhere, Tampa Bay, Bucks, who cares, right? If I can't trade him away, I just cut him. Fuck him. Cut the dead weight. Get that shit out of here. Make him a backup. Who cares? I would draft a young mobile quarterback like the kid, maybe not Caleb Williams because I don't think you're going to get the number 1 overall pick, but I would look at some of these QBs, you know, the one from Oregon, the one from Texas, the one from Florida State. I don't think Shedeur Sanders is going to want to play for the Titans, but, you know, look for a young mobile QB who knows how to be really athletic with his feet, or you can get a mobile or a non-mobile QB. I think Quinn Ewers from Texas would be a good option. He's semi-good with his feet. He's kind of like a young Ben Roethlisberger. He's not too quick or too fast, but he can get you a first down, you know, here and now, every now and again. But mostly get someone who has a cannon for an arm. Because the thing with Derrick Henry is he is the greatest running back in history for the play-action pass. Want to know why? Because if you fake the fucking run and you don't give the ball to Derrick Henry is big, he is powerful, he is massive as fuck, and it's going to be hard for a linebacker to get by him. It's going to be hard for a defensive end just to fucking run him down. So Derrick Henry, because he's so big, he's so fucking large, he's a massive human being. He's like 6'8", 6'9". You gotta fucking be kidding me. Dude's big. He's yoked as fuck. This dude is like, he fucking, you know what I mean? Like, he's built. So I'm telling you, you do a play action pass with a young quarterback who has a big arm. Now all of a sudden you fake the handoff. Derrick Henry goes and looks for a fucking, a D end or a linebacker that's coming in running, and he just levels their ass like bloop. Fucking knocks their ass on their fucking ass, man. And now all of a sudden you give more protection to your young QB, and he's looking down the field at all his receivers running fucking sprints, and he just throws that shit with a cannon for an arm. Again, I would look for a Quinn Ewers or whatever his name is. I would look at Bo Nix out there in Oregon. There's a lot of QBs that have a cannon for an arm. They might not be the most elusive or the fastest with their feet or the most, the fastest QB out there, but they got a big arm. And I think for the Tennessee Titans, when you have a big-ass running back who can be the best, running back in history for the play-action pass because he can protect you against almost anybody because of how big and strong he is. He's not like Ezekiel Elliott, where like you line him up against a D end or you line him up against a linebacker, he's gonna get run over. Like, it's hard to run over Derrick Henry. That dude's a fucking beast. You ain't about to just lay down Derrick Henry. He's not about to just lay down for somebody. That dude's big as fuck. So for me, I would get a young QB, preferably a young Ben Roethlisberger type of dude, a Bo Nix, right? Someone dude who's like 6'5", 6'6", right? You fake the fucking play action pass, fake the run with Derrick Henry, let Derrick Henry either go out there and block somebody for you with his big ass, or go out there for the 5-yard fucking pump and dump, right? And then now your young QB with the cannon for an arm has an extra 2-3 seconds in the pocket, and he could launch that shit downfield to a DeAndre Hopkins, right? To a young fast receiver you get in the second, third round. That's what I would be looking to do if you're the Tennessee Titans. So I'm looking at him and I'm like, bro, I'm drafting a new QB on a 5-year rookie contract, and it's going to be whoever has a big ass arm. And, Derrick Henry and him could run the play action all fucking day. Derrick Henry's either running it up the middle or he's going to block somebody and give that, young talent of a QB with a big ass arm an extra 2-3 seconds to just launch that shit downfield to whoever it is that's going to be their fastest receiver. So, yeah, I'm done with Ryan Tannehill. I think he's garbage. I think he fucking sucks. I'm probably going to fade them this weekend because, again, I think all the teams now are just loading the box on Derrick Henry. I've said it since the season started, and I feel like Derrick Henry is having a hard time getting 100 yards because he's always getting hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's always getting hit before he even gets his hands on the ball because everyone's loading up the fucking box 9 deep, and Ryan Tannehill can't fucking throw the ball to anybody with his dumb ass. You know what I mean? I just feel like he's not the guy. He's not a 30, 40, 50 million fucking dollar quarterback. You got to be kidding me. So if I was a Titans, that's the type of young QB I would be looking for. I'm not looking for the next Lamar Jackson. I'm not looking for the next, Deshaun Watson who's going to be, quick with their feet. I'm looking for someone who has a cannon for an arm, like a legit Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, you know what I mean? Jalen Hurts, somebody who can throw that fucking ball 60, 70 yards downfield with accuracy. And I don't care if they're a mobile QB or not, right? Because Derrick Henry with that play action pass is big enough, he can give you extra time if he blocks anybody because he's just so fucking big. You know what I mean? Like, he's going to help the young QB out in pass protection. Or worst case, he just runs in the middle for a quick, 5-yard dump and, and there's going to have to be a linebacker out there somewhere who's going to have to tackle him in the open field. Good luck with Derrick Henry. Good luck with that. So anyways, yeah, I'm done with the Titans. I've faded them since week 1. Fuck them bitches. I think Vrabel, I hope he doesn't get fired. I think he's a good coach. I just think he has a shitty dude at QB with the fucking pea shooter. You got to be kidding me. He needs somebody with a cannon back there to help out Derrick Henry because then they wouldn't be able to load the box against him, if he had a QB with an arm that can throw the ball 70 yards downfield if they want to keep loading the box against him, which means those linebackers are going to have to back off, which is going to make it easier for the offense when it comes to like those slant routes, and it's going to make it easier for Derrick Henry to run the ball like they do with the San Francisco 49ers. Just my opinion. So anyways, though, yeah, I'm looking at this Cleveland Browns fucking schedule. Yeah, they beat the Bengals. Who cares? Joe Burrow's dealing with the injury. Week 2, they lose to the Steelers. The Steelers only scored like 10 points on offense, but the Browns, with all their fucking pick sixes and interceptions and fumbles, they gave the game away. Deshaun Watson was trash, and Nick Chubb, broke his leg with that fucking nasty ass injury. All right, so the next week they come back, they beat the Titans. Yippee, who gives a fuck? It's the fucking Ryan Tannehill Titans. You got to be kidding me. And then after that, they lose to the fucking Baltimore Ravens 28-3. Lamar Jackson wasn't spectacular. Lamar Jackson wasn't balling out of control. But Deshaun Watson put up, 3 points and had to leave the game because of injury? You got to fucking be kidding me. So, yeah, they've had 2 weeks off to prepare for San Francisco, but Deshaun Watson hasn't been taking any of the first-team reps. Over here looking like a fucking pussy. So, nah, man, I'm not bullish on fucking the Browns no more. I think I'm done with their season. I don't think I ever had them winning the season. I had them making the playoffs, but not winning the division. I think I had the Ravens winning the division, and I had the Bengals missing the playoffs because of that injury to Joe Burrow. Now all of a sudden it's like his fucking leg is better, and he's fucking, he's out over here looking like Popeye when he eats some spinach. All of a sudden he looks like who he was again. You gotta fucking be kidding me. They're putting steroids in his ass or something, because I don't know how he's been able to recover. That's a mystery to me. Got to go fucking call Scooby-Doo and the Scooby Gang, because we got a mystery for you. So anyways, but yeah, that's kind of my thinking there. So that's my third big bet of the week. And then the fourth one on that money line parlay that I was talking about, my biggest bet of the week, my biggest bet of the season, my biggest bet year to date. I'm dumping half my bankroll into this shit. And the last one's, it's just easy money. It's Miami versus Carolina Panthers at home. And I'll say it again, I think Carolina Panthers trash. I think Bryce Young, I think he's too small. He looks like a midget. He keeps getting sacked. He keeps getting hit. His receivers can't get separation. His running game sucks. His head coach looks like a moron. The owner looks like he wants to fire him. The defense is trying to play as much as they can, but, they're just on the field too much. I think Tua, that always fucking underthrows his receivers, his little ass, he fucking sucks too. But when you got Tyreek Hill, it's hard to lose. You know what I mean? When you got Waddle and all these boys. Now, I know they're dealing with some injuries right now, but the Panthers got injuries too. Let's not pretend like Miami Dolphins are the only team in the NFL dealing with injuries. The Panthers got some big injuries too. So I think the Dolphins are going to win this game. I don't think it's going to be close. I think there's going to come a point where Bryce Young is going to continue to be forced to throw the ball, and they're not going to be able to run it as much as they want to, because they're going to be down by like 21 points, just like the Giants were. The Giants were trying to be competitive in that game. The problem is it's hard to be competitive against the Dolphins if they go out to like a 14, 21 point lead, because then you have to throw the ball the rest of the game. You can't run it no more because you're trying to play catch up. And that makes it easier for the Dolphins to tee off on you, sack your quarterback, hit your quarterback. Panthers have no pass protection to begin with. And I think it's just going to be hard for them. It's going to be hard. If the Dolphins score 28, the game is over, because the Panthers don't have enough offensive firepower to score more than 21. Not in my opinion. Actually, let's look it up, because the Panthers have played 5 games now, right? Let's look at the 5 games. They lost week 1 against the Falcons. They only put up 10 points. They lost against the New Orleans Saints. They put up 17. They lost against the Seahawks. They put up 27, but one of those was like a late game TD where the Seahawks were playing, like soft coverage just to like end the game. In reality, they only scored like probably 20. The next game against Minnesota Vikings, their defense is trash. Guess what? They only scored 13 points against a trash defense in the Vikings. Overrated. But whatever, right? And then you have the fucking Detroit fucking Lions. They put up 24, but same thing. I was watching that game from start to finish. That was a late fucking TD at the end of the game, because the Lions were just trying to keep them, from running out of bounds so they can kill the clock and end the game. So really, they only put up 17. So because I watch these games, avidly, like they scored 10 against the Falcons, 17 against the Saints. And I think actually, now that I remember, that 17 against the Saints, I think I think one of those 7 points was like a pick six by Derek Carr's bitch ass, or it was like a fumble. I think 7 of those points were done by their defense, not their offense. So I think the offense only scored 10 points to start the season. 10 points against Atlanta and 10 points against the Saints. The Saints game, I think the defense scored 7 for them. Go figure. Again, Seahawks, they scored 20. That last 7 points doesn't count. That was against soft coverage. The Vikings, they only scored 13. And against the Lions, again, it was really only 17, not 24. That was another late game touchdown where they're trying to, make Bryce Young feel better about himself, like he belongs. He doesn't. He's an outcast. He sucks. He's a midget. He's too short, too small. He has the heart. He just don't got the size. He's not built for it. So, nah, this team, they struggle just to get to fucking 17. So in my opinion, if they're only going to score 17, the spread is basically 13 and a half. As long as the Dolphins score like 28, 31, something like that, they're going to cover the spread. Look at the Giants game. That shit was like, 31-16? I think it's going to be the same thing. I think the Dolphins are going to win this game 31-17, maybe 38-17, some shit like that. And I think they're going to cover this 13-point spread. But most importantly, I think it's an easy money, easy victory to me. So, yeah, that's my 14 parlay right there. Kansas City Chiefs, number 1. Colorado, Deion Sanders, primetime with Hunter coming back, number 2. Against bitch-ass Stanford. Ain't been the same since McCaffrey got drafted. Number 3, give me the fucking 49ers as my easiest. I can't believe the spread is only fucking 4.5, 7. You got to be kidding me. I think they're going to win this game easily, 35-10 in my opinion. 35-17, worst case situation. Again, late game TD, maybe. And then last but not least, I think the Dolphins. I think they're going to win this game. Best case for the Panthers, they lose 31-17, maybe 28-17. You know what I mean? Maybe they cover, maybe they don't. I think they will. Because again, I think Bryce Young is just going to be forced to throw at the end of the game, and Miami's going to pick him off, or they're going to hit him and sack him, and he's not going to last. So, we'll see what happens with the Panthers. If I was the Panthers and I have like the number 1 overall pick and everyone's looking to draft Caleb Williams, personally, if it was me, I'd take Caleb Williams over Bryce Young and see what I can get for that bitch. But if Carolina's really sold on Bryce Young and they want to keep him because they think he's better than Caleb Williams, you got to fucking be kidding me. But let's just pretend that they thought Bryce Young was better than Caleb Williams. Then I would trade the number 1 overall pick, which I don't think they will do. But I would trade the number 1 overall pick, and I would ask any other team that wants him for like 5 first-round picks and like 10 good players. Like I would ask them to mortgage their future for him. But personally, if it was me, I'd take Caleb Williams. I'd trade Bryce Young. But if they're sold on Bryce Young, we'll see. Because right now they're 0-5. They have the worst record in the league. So we'll see what happens when we get closer and closer to the draft. If they don't get the number 1 overall pick, but they have like a top 5 pick, then I would still trade that top 5 pick away, and I would try to see how many good players I can get for him for that top 5 pick. And I would look to get some offensive linemen. I would look to get some wide receivers, and I would look to boost that offensive line, because right now Bryce Young has no pass protection and his wide receivers are slow as shit. So anyways, that's my thoughts right there on 4 games off the bat. So that's what I'm thinking. My max all-in guaranteed bet of the week. Again, give me the Chiefs. Give me Colorado on the money line. Chiefs money line. Niners money line. And Miami Dolphins money line. And that's that's basically what I'm doing with half my bankroll this week. All right, so let's move on. Let's look at these other games that we have on the schedule. I'm going to be parlaying once again, just like we did last week. I'm going to parlay everything again this week with San Francisco on the money line. San Francisco on the money line is my all-in guaranteed bet of the week. I gave you guys my massive parlay of the week. Every other bet from now on is going to be parlayed with San Francisco money line. So pay attention. Number 1 right now, we got Seahawks at the Bengals. I don't really have a lean yet. I can see it going either way. I think the Seahawks are the better team, but for some reason, the Bengals are coming back in strong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I might change my opinion. I might just go with the Bengals to win this game. It's tough. I'll let you guys know when I do the live stream, probably Friday or Saturday night, whenever it is. I'll do a live stream and I'll show you guys all my online bets on my online sportsbook app, and I'll show you guys who I ended up picking. But right now, it's tough. But right now, Right now, I'm leaning Seahawks, but I could also see the fucking Bengals. I don't know. Seahawks have been doing good. They've been playing really well. This game is in London, so we'll have to see how things play out. I'm leaning Seahawks. I still don't trust the Bengals. I think I don't know. I don't know how he's doing it with this knee injury, but I think the Seahawks are going to get after him. I don't trust this Bengals defense, not yet. I'm leaning Seahawks. Fuck the Bengals. But again, check out my live stream. That's going to happen either Friday or Saturday night. Probably Saturday after the Colorado game, because Friday night is Colorado. So probably sometime on Saturday. I won't have any Saturday bets this weekend. So hopefully sometime on Saturday, I'll come out and give you guys all my plays of the week on the live stream. So make sure you guys have notifications on for that shit. All right, next up. We got the Ravens at the Titans. Man, this is another tough one out there in London. Once again, this is a 6:30 game. I'm going to take the Ravens. I think I already bet this game. Again, check out for my live stream on Saturday so you guys can see all of my specific bets. And on this one, I took the Ravens on the money line with the San Francisco on the money line. And I think I also put the Chiefs on the money line on that bet. 3-team parlay. And this is a 6:30 a.m. game out there in London this week. Ravens at Titans. Again, I just got done telling you, I think they should replace Ryan Tannehill. I think he's a bitch. I think the Ravens are going to win this game. I think the Titans defense is a little overrated. I know the Ravens are dealing with a shit ton of injuries, but the Ravens lost the last game against the Steelers. So this week, what do we say? We're going to make it run it back and win me some fucking money and get that shit back for me. So hopefully Lamar pulls his head out his ass and stop playing like a little bitch. I get it. It was a Steelers defense in Pittsburgh. This time it's going to be out there in London. And I expect some good shit. So hopefully Lamar can pull this off and the Ravens can go to 4-2. But I'm going to tell you right now, even if the Ravens end up going to 4-2, I think this is a fraudulent record. I don't think they're really that good of a team. It's just too many fucking injuries. We'll see who ends up playing this weekend for them. I don't think they're a great team. I think they're a good team, but I don't think they're great, and they're definitely not elite. So whoever they end up playing in the playoffs, they'll probably lose to, maybe. We'll see. But I don't think they're going to do anything this postseason. Just too many fucking injuries. But, again, the fucking Titans suck. So, but I already bet this game. So Saturday, watch out for the live stream. I took Kansas City Chiefs, 49ers, and Ravens. Ravens, Chiefs, Niners, all money lines, one fucking ticket. Got that shit at even money. All right, next up, Commanders at Falcons. I'm not sure who I'm going to take in this game. I kind of want to stay away from it because I think it's two sucky teams. Commanders, they look good against the Eagles. They play with a lot of heart. Then last week, they lost money, and they gave the fucking Bears their first victory of the season. So we'll see. I feel like the Commanders should win this game. I'm not a fan of the Falcons. I think they're bitches. I don't like their QB. I don't know what it is. I just don't like his face. He looks ugly to me. I don't know what it is. I just can't stand looking at him. So right now, I don't know. I'm split 50-50. So this is a stay away game for me. But again, watch my live stream on Saturday. Next up, we got the Vikings at the Bears. I think the Vikings are the better team, but Justin Jefferson, he's out for the year or out for the next 4 games dealing with an injury. I feel like I know it's the Vikings -2.5, -3. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I feel like I'm going to take the Bears. I think the Bears are going to win this game, and everyone's going to be like, oh my God, it's almost been a year since they won a game, and now all of a sudden they won back-to-back games? You got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh, Justin Fields, he was 0-4, now he won back-to-back games. Oh, this is so surreal. OMG, this is lit. Oh, social media is going to go wild if Justin Fields win this game, and I think he should. Kirk Cousins, he a bitch, bro. Like, no Justin Jefferson. Who else is he going to throw to? Me? You got to be kidding me. Fuck this dude, man. He a scrub. He a bitch, man. I can't stand Kirk Cousins. He's like the most overpaid QB in NFL history. That's just me. So, yeah, I'm heavily leaning Bears. Give me the money line at home. I don't care. Fuck fucking Kirk Cousins. Bitch ass mofo. Anyways. So yeah, I'm fading him. I'm taking the Bears. Money line. Boom. Yeah, I said it. Next up with the San Francisco money line. Next up, San Francisco money line. I'm also probably going to take them on the spread. I don't know how much money I'm going to put on the spread, But I'm gonna put a little something on that spread. You feel me? Give me fucking Niner gang. I don't care if it's I took some on -4, -5, -6. I don't care if it's -7. It can go up to -8, -9.5, -10. The Generals don't care. It's gonna be an ass whooping America. They gonna beat that motherfucking ass in Cleveland all up and down the boulevard. Woo! It's gonna be a fucking massacre, America. It's a beating about to happen in Cleveland. So yeah, give me that shit on the spread too. I don't care. Next up, Panthers, Dolphins. Again, same thing. Give me the money line and give me the spread. I don't care. These dudes are fucking garbage. They suck. Fuck Bryce Young, midget ass, bitch ass, little ass QB. Fuck out of here. Sit down somewhere. Next up after that, Colts versus Jags. Ooh, it's interesting. Colts had a really good game last week, but it was against the Tennessee bitch-ass Titans. I don't know. Now Richardson's out with that shoulder injury. They did get Jonathan Taylor back. He was okay. I mean, he was alright. He was interesting, right? But, now they got to go back to their backup, which is Minshew. Minshew is like 3-0 this season. He's been playing really good as a backup. I think he's actually a better pure QB than Richardson is. Jaguars, though, they were just out there in London for 2 weeks. I know they won both those games. They beat Atlanta's bitch ass, like I told you. And they also beat, who else was it? They beat the Buffalo Bills, man. I had money on that game. I took the Bills because I said Jaguars, they beat all the bad teams, but then they lose to the good teams, like the Chiefs. And then sure enough, fucking they beat the Bills. And I was like, man, I told you, I should have followed my strategy and just always fade the fucking Bills. Fuck the fucking Bills, man. Fuck, I should have followed my strategy. I only went against it because the Jaguars, their last 15 games, they're like 12-0 against the bad teams and like 0-2 versus the good ones. And I thought Buffalo Bills was one of the good ones. Well, I guess not, apparently. So, yeah, I didn't follow my instincts. I didn't follow my strategy because I was looking at that one fucking trend and that one trend fucked me. So now here we go. The Jaguars coming back home against Minshew. 3-0 this season because Richardson's always injured. Got Jonathan Taylor back. Got a good run game. Strong run game. Jags, maybe they're coming off a layoff because, 2 weeks out there in London. Fucking all those French bitches and German hoes and, all that pussy in the UK and shit. Doing fucking drill music. I don't know. Maybe they come out here with a layover, like a layoff. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they're just not in sync yet. It's a Sunday morning game though. So I don't know, guys. I'm leaning towards the Jags. I want to take the Jags, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm worried about Minshew because he's a better pure QB to me. But I feel like the Colts just have a really young roster. But I feel like they could run the ball. I think it comes all the way down to Jonathan Taylor. Is he going to be the beast that he used to be, or you know what I mean? Is he going to still kind of be behind a step? I don't know. It all comes down to Minshew, man. It's all about Minshew. So we'll see. But I'm going to take the Jaguars. It's a Sunday morning game. They've been back home for a week, so they should kind of already been like accumulated. They should already be back to like their norms. But we'll see, America. We'll fucking see. I like the Jags though. Next up, Saints at Texans. It's another tough one. Derek Carr, overrated bitch ass. I like the Texans. I think Texans are a better team, but Derek Carr, only thing he does is fuck me. This dude, man, he is the fucking he's like that fucking pimple on my ass. Like I just can't get rid of him, but I always want to scratch him. I always want to fade his ass. But he never goes away for some reason. This bitch ass fucking QB, man. Might be a stay away game for me, but I'm probably going to end up taking the Texans. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to end up taking the Texans, or it's going to be a stay away game for me. Again, keep an eye out on Saturday for my live stream. Next up, Patriots and Raiders. Another game that's probably a stay away game for me. I don't like it. I want to stay away from it. But if I had to lean one way or another, I'm probably going to take the Patriots. Fuck, man, this is hard. McDaniels versus his old team. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the Raiders should win this game, but I faded them last week and they fucked me. And watch, I bet on them this week, they fuck me again. I'm telling you, it's like the same teams keep winning me money and the same teams keep losing me money. I feel like it should be a stay away from game for me and just focus on the teams that are winning me money. But, sometimes I'm hard-headed. I'm Mexican. Sometimes, I got to learn the hard way for me to appreciate shit. I don't know. I feel like the Patriots. I feel like taking them on the money line. Fuck Vegas and their 3. But we'll see if they just fuck me. Who knows? Next up, Cardinals, Rams. Again, watch Saturday for the live stream. Cardinals at the Rams. This is another one. I probably just take the Cardinals on the money line. I think the Rams are the better team. I think the Rams are a better team. Cardinals just got embarrassed 2 weeks ago by the Niners, like everyone else apparently. And then they lost to fucking Cincy. I don't know if they just lost their mojo. That win versus Dallas seems like a one-off victory. They should have beat Washington to open the season. They didn't. They should have beat the Giants when they were up 28-0. They didn't. They did beat the Cowboys, but that's just the Cowboys. Fuck Dak Prescott. And then they lose to the Niners and they lose to the fucking Bengals. Versus over here, Rams, they just lost to Philly. They barely beat the fucking Colts. They lost to Cincy. They lost to San Fran. They fucking upset the Seahawks, but that was before their offensive line got hurt. This is a story of two bad teams. I feel like the Rams should win this game, but I don't know if they should be favored by fucking 7. This is a tough one for me. I feel like just taking the Cardinals and just saying fuck it. There's a lot of games where I just want to take the underdog and just say fuck it. This might be a fuck it week for me, or this is a stay away week for me, and I just focus on the same 2 or 3 teams. We'll see if I want to be hard-headed Mexican or not. We'll find out. Follow the live stream on Saturday. Next up, Eagles and Jets. This is the only -7 I like. I like the Eagles. Not on the 7. Give me the motherfucking money line. I like Eagles on the fucking money line. I think the money line's going to be like -300, -350. I might put a little something, because I don't trust the Jets. I think they're still bitches. Fuck Zach Wilson. I don't even think he should be traded. I think they should just fucking throw him away. This dude fucking sucks. Garbage. Basura. No sirve. This dude fucking, he's whack to me. Moving on. Eagles, money line. Gonna parlay that with fucking San Francisco and shit, because I'm like that. Next up, Lions, Bucks. You gotta be kidding me, man. Whoo-wee. Give me, sheesh. It's a tough one. I'm probably gonna roll with the motherfucking Lions, America. I'm a fuck around with the Lions on this one. I like the Lions. To me, wouldn't be surprised. I think the Lions are favored by 3.5. You got to be kidding me. That's a tough one. Baker Mayfield been playing out of his mind lately. This is tough right here, America. This is fucking tough. Detroit at Lions, man. I'm probably just going to take the Lions, but Derek Carr is not good Jared Goff is not good on the road. He always plays better at home than he does on the road. But Baker Mayfield, man, didn't he just come off a bye? I feel like they just had a bye week. Let me check real quick. I don't think they played last week. They had a bye week, Yeah, they did. So Baker Mayfield coming off a bye week with Todd Bowles and Bruce Arians, I don't know. But Derek Carr, excuse me, I keep saying Derek Carr, fucking Jared Goff, they're both mediocre quarterbacks to me. But Jared Goff, man, this is tough. 3 straight wins. They had that loss against Seahawks at home. I think they just overlooked the Seahawks. But they beat the Falcons 20-6. They beat the Packers 34-20. They just destroyed the Carolina Panthers 42-24. One of those was a late fucking, game TD. But man, look at the Bucks, 3-1. They beat the fucking overrated Vikings. Then they beat the overrated fucking Bears. They lost to the fucking Eagles. But then they beat the overrated fucking Saints. They beat teams who are overrated. So the question is the Detroit Lions a serious, legit contender? Not contender, but playoff contender like the Eagles? Or are they overrated like the fucking, like the Saints and the Vikings? Which is it? Are they overrated? Or are they legit playoff contenders? So we're going to find out. I think they're legit playoff contenders, and I think I want to take Lions for the victory, even though they're favored on the road by 3.5. You got to fucking be kidding me. But I think I'm gonna roll with the Lions on this one. I think so. Next up, we got the Giants over here at the Bills. I'm not gonna lie, America. I know this is gonna sound fucked up. I know it's gonna sound fucked up. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, America. I'm loco like that. I'm fucking crazy. Give me the Giants on the money line. Again, the Bills are going to lose probably 4 or 5 games this year. They've already lost 2. I think they're going to lose another 2 or 3 games this year, maybe 4. And every single game they lose is going to be a game that they're a huge favorite in. For some reason, the Buffalo Bills always win the close games that they're, semi-favored in. But every time they're favored by like 6, 7, 8, 9 or more, they always fucking lose. They're like the Cowboys. Like, for some reason, they lose to teams that they're supposed to beat. Like, you know what I mean? They'll face 5 bad teams and they'll beat 4 of them, and they'll lose to a fucking Arizona Cardinals like the Cowboys did. That's who the Buffalo Bills are. The best year that the Buffalo Bills ever had, Josh Allen and them went 13-3. They still lost 3 games. They're not going undefeated. They've already lost 2 this year. Right? A lot of people didn't think the Jets were going to beat them with fucking Zach Wilson. Ta-da! They did it. A lot of people didn't think that the Jags were just going to fucking, give them an ass whooping like that. After they just got done destroying the fucking Dolphins at home, they flew out to Dolphins and got their fucking ass handed to them by the bitch-ass Jags. You gotta be kidding me. It wasn't shocking, but the point is, they always lose to teams that they're favored against. They always do. It's like, bro, I'm telling you. So I'm not saying the Giants will win this game. I put 100 on the Raiders to beat them. They didn't. I put 100 on the Washington Commanders to beat them. They did it. I'm going to fuck around. I'm going to put 100 on this to beat them. And you know what? It's going to be a fat-ass payday if they do, because I'm taking the New York Giants on plus 1,000 money line, and I'm going to take the over. No, under. Over-under. Oh, this is tough, because the over-under is 45. Let me look real quick. Because they should be getting back Saquon Barkley, which is, if they're getting back Saquon Barkley, that's the only way they're really going to win this game, is if they just run the shit out of Saquon Barkley. Let me see. So, Buffalo Bills, last couple games, just popping it up real quick. Last couple of games, Buffalo Bills, they gave up 20 to the Dolphins. They gave up 25 to the Jags. They only gave up 3 to the Commanders, 10 to the Raiders, and 22 to the Jets. So their defense is probably going to hang in there, but they got no Milano. He's out for the season. Von Miller's still not, who we used to be yet. And then you got the Giants, though. The Giants, they did 31 against the Cardinals after they scored 0 against the Cowboys. But after that, 12 against... Here's the thing. They put up 0 points against the Cowboys, but that's a good defense. They put up 12 against the Niners. That's a good defense. They put up 3 points against the Seahawks. And defense. Yeah, I think... there's no fucking way they're going to score a lot of points. I'm going to take the under. The only way they win this game is if they run the shit out of Saquon Barkley and they win this game like 17-13. It has to be like that Jets game where the Jets won like 22-16 or 22-18. It has to be a low-scoring game. The over-under is 45. So the only way you're going to win this game is if you run the ball a lot, keep it away from Josh Allen, and you just keep running and running and running and just keep running the ball with fucking Saquon Barkley. It has to be a low-scoring game. Again, you look at the 2 games that they lost for Buffalo, right? Look at their 2 losses. And for Buffalo, their 2 losses was 22-16 against the Jets in overtime. That's 38 points. And they lose to the Jags 25-20. That's a 45-point game. The over-under in this game is 45. Yeah, it's a tough one. Can the fucking Giants put up more than 20? I don't know. I think it's just a low-scoring game. They're going to have to give the ball to Saquon Barkley like fucking 30, 40 times, in my opinion, and hope he doesn't go off for like a 40-yard TD. And they should be able to run. Again, no Milano. He's out for the season. But, again, the Giants, they're one victory, 31-28. But that's with Saquon Barkley. That's a tough one. I don't know if I want to take the over or the under. I guess you're going to have to wait for the Saturday live stream. But I am going to take the Giants on that money line. And then last but not least, the final game of the week, Dallas Cowboys, minus 2.5 against the Chargers. That almost became my favorite play of the week, but I'm going to play that shit separate. Actually, I already put it on the parlay. I took the Chiefs, I took Colorado, I took 49ers, I took the Dolphins, and then I took the Cowboys, all on one big-ass massive parlay. So, again, watch Saturday for the live stream. I'll show you guys all my betting tickets. I'll show you guys all the fucking slips. I'll show you guys everything. 100% documented, 100% transparent, and 100% free. So keep an eye on Saturday, but I already bet the Cowboys, and I took them on a 5-team parlay. I took the Chiefs, I took Colorado, I took the Niners, I took the Dolphins, and I took the Cowboys. One big-ass ticket, and I got them at like plus 400, plus 500, because that game's going to be out there in L.A. for the Chargers, and I think it's going to be a home game for the Cowboys, because Cowboy Nation likes to travel. So with that being said, I think it's going to be a home game for Dak Prescott and them boys, and I think they're going to destroy the Chargers and their overrated bitch-ass coach in Stanley, who I think should already be fired. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, those are all my early plays. That's a sneak peek to everything I have going on this weekend. I gave you guys my biggest massive parlay of the week. I gave you guys some of my straight bets, everything parlayed with the San Francisco 49ers, and I gave you guys my favorite bet, which is probably the Dallas Cowboys, going out there to LA to face the Chargers. That's going to be a home game for them. And I told you guys some of these big, I'm taking a lot of upsets, just to say fuck it. I know there's games I should probably stay away from because they keep costing me money. So I might just say fuck it and stay away. Or I might just say fuck it. Give me a lot of these underdogs like the fucking Cardinals +7. Fuck it. Give me the money line. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm looking at a lot of road teams right now on Sunday. The only home teams I like are the Kansas City Chiefs and Colorado. But everything else, I pretty much like a lot of these road games. So we'll see how it plays out. I like Baltimore, technically a road game. So we'll see how it plays out. Stay tuned Saturday for the live stream. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for semi-watching. You guys got any questions, any concern, any bitching, any moaning, any stupid shit, drop it in the comments section and let's see what I say to that shit. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for subscribing. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Ladies and gentlemen, say it with me. As always, the one, the only, the motherfucking general, the fucking mentality, the philosophy, and the mindset. 2,500 to 100,000 by Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'll see you on the live stream.